This is the closing market report for Thursday on the Iowa Agribusiness Radio Network. I'm Riley Smith. On the phone with Bill Moore of Price Futures Group as we wrap up another day in the ag marketplace, and I'm reporting here from the Iowa State Fair. Bill, what are we seeing going on in the grain and livestock markets today?
Well, the markets had a little correction from yesterday's surge off the USDA report. The report was very friendly, bullish really to the corn. They reduced the estimated corn yield at 180.7 down from 183 in July. They also had the corn stocks, 25, 26 stocks, under the low end of the range. Corn was up sharply as a result yesterday. The other markets, wheat and beans, the numbers are neutral. War action between Russia and Iraq attack Russia's major grain facility caused the wheat to move sharply higher yesterday. So those two things had the market up yesterday, the Russian-Iraq war and the USDA report. Today, they backtracked a little bit. The corn down about 8 to 9, the beans up a couple, and the wheat unchanged. The weather has been pretty benign for the crop, a lot of rain in the market, factoring that back in today. Export sales this morning were okay, and the corn, 1.33 million metric tons, but over the top in the range in beans at 1.83 million metric tons. Russia or China continues to buy. Another flash sale today of 125,000 tons of bean to China. So that was a positive for the beans. That's why they're up a couple today. And China seems to be on pace to fulfill our 25 million metric ton commitment to the U.S. of buying our beans. Another thing the report indicated yesterday, besides a surprise drop in the yield estimate, was an increase in acres. They increased the acres about 1.1 million acres. And so the total corn crop came in just a little over 16 billion bushel. That's still a billion bushel under last year. The weather, as I said, has been a negative, and I think that's why the market's correcting today, because it's been very good for the crop, a lot of rain of late. Crop tours are starting. The Ag Resource starts theirs today, Thursday through Sunday. The biggie is the Pro Farmer Tour starts next Monday through Thursday, especially in light of these government numbers where they sharply reduced the corn yield. We'll be interested in the results of those, which will come out next Thursday. Livestock-wise, pretty good down day in the cattle market, a couple dollars lower in the feeders, about $3 lower in the fats. The seasonals are down this time of the year. They did open the border. They were going to open the borders next week in Mexico because this screwworm thing seems to be resolved, and that's meaning more supply into the cattle market, and that's pressured the prices plus demand after the grilling season is tailing off as we move to the Labor Day holiday.
All right, Bill, lots of great information today. For anybody who would like to get in touch for more marketing information and check out your newsletter, how can they do that?
630-947-5176, wmore@pricegroup.com. Check out my newsletter, AgMaster, or www.pricegroup.com, the company website. Look at the bios of Jack Scoville and myself. We've both been there a long time. We'd love to help you out.
That again was Bill Moore of Price Futures Group. We'll look at the numbers next.
This year at the Iowa State Fair, Fair Spirit meets 250 years of American history in a celebration across the fair. See the America 250 Iowa display and a permanent sculpture created just for the fair. Walk the Iowa Veterans Memorial Walkway honoring service and sacrifice. Experience 250 years of the American flag, along with red, white, and blue contests and fair favorites. Then look to the sky for drone shows glowing in red, white, and blue, lighting up the fair like never before. From history to celebration, it all comes together at the Iowa State Fair. Learn more at iowastatefair.org.
August 13th through the 23rd.
At the close, September corn down 9 even at 448 even. December new crop down 8 3/4 at 472 even. September soybeans up 3/4 cent at 1166 even. November new crop down 1 even at 1182 1/4. September soybean meal down 110 at 307.40. Soybean oil down 37 cents at 68.79. Chicago wheat unchanged at 652 3/4. Kansas City hard red winter wheat down 1/4 cent at 720 1/2. Minneapolis spring wheat down 3 3/4 at 669 1/4. September oats down 6 3/4 at 316 1/2. On the Merc, August live cattle down 435 at 226.23. August feeders down 353 at 342.83. October lean hogs down $1.43 at $82.13. October pork cut out unchanged at $107.28. And August Class 3 milk down 6 cents at $16.59. That's been a check of the closing market prices. Thanks again to Bill Moore of Price Futures Group for joining us today here on the Iowa Agribusiness Radio Network, where Iowa Ag matters. I'm Riley Smith.